Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is a question June 15 for a third variant, question number 3. And topic is binomial expansion. So we have to write down the first 4 terms in ascending order in this expansion. This is our main target. So let's see how we can do it. So I part a minus x to the power 5. Okay. And then after inshallah, I'll go for second part. So let's see how we can do the part number 1. Okay. First 4 terms we need. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Formula is 5c0, a to power 5 minus 0, and minus x to power 0. Now increase 5c1, a to power 5 minus 1, and minus x to power 1. Now 5c2, a to power 5 minus 2, and minus x to power 2. Further 5c3, so a to power 5 minus 3, and x minus x to power 3, plus dot, dot, dot. Every time the first term power is the difference of these two numbers, and second number, simply this number comes on top. So I think very clear. Let's start from beginning. 5c0, if you type in calculator, it give you 1. A to power 5 minus 0 is a to power 5, and something to power 0 is 1. So this is done. 5c1 is 5, and a to 5 minus 1, 4. So a to power 4, and into minus x. 5c2 is 10, and then it comes a to power 3, and x to power 2. Done. 5c3. If you check 5c3, it becomes 10 again. 5c10, okay. And a to power 2 and x to power 3, but minus sign. This minus sign I will write here beside of it. So let me write again. Minus times to minus x cube. Okay, let's last step. So a to power 5, minus into plus become minus, and 5 a to power 4, and plus 10 a cube x to power, I think I missed x here. Okay, x to power 2, and this minus into plus minus, and 10 a to power 2 and x to power 3 plus dot, dot, dot. We have done the first part. You see that gradually a to power 5, x is 0, a reduced become 4, x become 1. Okay, 5 becomes 3, and x1 turned to be 2. So a value is decreasing and x value is increasing. So first part is very, very clear. Alhamdulillah. And let's go for the part number 2. When you talk about part number 2, so first part is done. Okay. Now I'm doing part number 2. Part 1 is over. Part number 2. First, let me erase. And what is the part number 2 he is asking? He's asking find the coefficient of x cube. It means number written beside of x cube is called coefficient, and coefficient of x cube in this expansion is minus 200. In short, I can say minus 200 x to power cube. This is a thing he's saying. Like with the number beside of x cube is 200, minus 200. So this idea is very, very clear given by him. So he's saying what? Find the possible values of constant a. So we need to find a value. So let's start. But check it. Is this same? Oh, yes, exactly same. So I will copy the top value in the place of this. So let's start. So I'm writing 1 minus ax times 2 a minus x to power 5. And let me write here coefficient of x cube is given by him minus 200. Okay, let me make it this down. Okay, like clear. Now, is this match? Yes, match. I can replace a value. So let's start. Full value, this answer I will replace here. A to power 5 minus 5 a to power 4 into x plus 10 a to power 3 x to power 2 minus 10 a to power 2 x to power 3 and dot, dot, dot. Okay. Now I can do one job. I have 2 ways because my major concern is x cube. I can do one thing, multiply, 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 but why I waste? And similarly, multiply, 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 and multiply, but it will waste our time. I write one sentence, terms involving x cube. You ask why x cube, sir? Because he given x cube coefficient. So I will take only those terms in which x cube comes. So this number one, multiply with this term, I will get x cube. So I'm writing here now. So negative 10 a square x cube. Because 1 times to this, I get that one. Now, next time, x term multiply with x square, give you x cube. So let's try that even. Negative, this whole thing, be careful about signs even. Negative into positive, give you negative, and 10 times to 1, 10. Okay, and a cube into a, give you a 4. Okay, x cube square into x, give you x cube. Done. Now, last thing and final thing. So I think we have finished because 1 into this, we got it. And x into this, x, we got it. We have no term after in this bracket, so stop. This is over. After this, what is the plan? Because he given that coefficient, I'm writing a sentence here. What sentence? As coefficient, C-I-C-I-C-I-E-N-T, coefficient of x to power 3 is minus 200. So I can say one line here, what? That coefficient means don't take x cube, don't take x cube, and take the numbers and equate with a negative 200. So let's start. Negative 10a squared, negative 10a4 equals to minus 200. So this statement is very, very clear. Now rest part I'm doing here. So negative, negative, negative. I divide whole question by negative 10. So it turns to be a squared positive, a4 positive, and equals to 20. So now I write in order a4 plus a squared minus 20 is equals to 0. Now I can factorize 20 ones are 25, 4s are 20. A4 plus 5a squared minus 4a squared, okay, minus 20 is equals to 0. A squared common, I got a squared plus 5. From here, 4 common, a squared plus 5. It means we are doing right. And I'm getting a squared plus 5, common out a squared minus 4. And what was the question? Find possible values of a. I space issue, so I'm writing on the top here. So first I put a squared plus 5 equal to 0. And second, I'm writing a squared minus 4 equal to 0. But when I bring 5 on other end minus, when I take root, the root of the negative value is math error, not possible, no real solution, no real value. But when I take root of this one, a squared is equal to 4, it gives us two answers, plus and minus 2. Don't forget plus and minus. So our answer is plus and minus 2, and that question is completely finished.